Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you concealers that I think are better and an alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape. So the Tarte Shape Tape is known as the #1 concealer in the US and it has really good reviews, but it's $27 or $26. It's expensive. So if you don't want to pay that much for one concealer, and it has 0.338 fluid ounces in it, if you don't want to pay $27 for one concealer, I have other alternatives that have worked for me, and some of them that I like even better than the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to do like a half comparison with Tarte Shape Tape on this side, and then I'll show you the comparison of cheaper concealers that work just as good or if not better. All these concealers I'm pretty sure are under $10, which is amazing compared to the $27 Tarte Shape Tape. So these $10 concealers and under are my favorite alternatives to the Tarte Shape Tape. I did get this one because it's #1, so I want to try it out and actually see if it works and covers everything. So right now I have my foundation only. I don't have setting powder, I don't have concealer, I don't even have corrector on. So what I always use is my NYX corrector because it has these peach color concealers that I use to cancel out my darkness under my eyes. It's pretty like dark, like bluish reddish, but since I did use NARS foundation, it covers up most of it, so thank God for that. But I'm still gonna apply it to both sides because this is what I normally use under my concealer. So I'm just going to go along what I normally do. Okay, now you see that it's way brighter than it was a few seconds ago, so I just like that kind of cancels out the darkness and makes my under eye way brighter. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in to one side of my face, and I'm going to apply the Tarte Shape Tape on that side. I'm gonna apply it to this side. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape. It's $27. I think they have it at Ulta and on Tarte's website. It has 0.338 fluid ounces. This is what it looks like. I'm in the color Light Sand. What I don't like about this is that this is not yellow enough for my under eyes. So I love to use yellow to cancel out any other darkness, but this one is pretty neutral tone, which is what I don't like about it. There's not that many color options in the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but they are coming out with new concealer shades, so I'm really excited for that because maybe they'll have one that fits more people. So right now, they haven't launched that, so right now the shade range kind of sucks. There's like no options at all, probably like 5 or 6 color options, and they don't match everyone, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this one. It's a very thick concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the excess because a little product goes a long way for this one. And it comes up with this dome foot applicator, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this side of my face. So I applied it and it's very thick, so it sticks on right away, and I guess we have to blend right away because I don't want this to set. I'm going to use my beauty blender for all of them, and I'm just going to dab it. So as you can see, it has pretty good coverage. It did go ahead and cover up the little darkness that's on this side. So the first one that I'm going to start with is the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the color C6. This is what it looks like. This one has 0.11 fluid ounces. This is $7. I did a full review on this. You can go check it out. This is said to be a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. I didn't have Tarte Shape Tape at the time, so now I'm going to apply this on this side and see if it's a good dupe or not. This one also has the same exact applicator as Tarte Shape Tape. This one is a little bit more liquidy than tacky like the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it. I already took off the excess. As you can see, there's a lot still on it, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. This one does seem a little bit more tan than the Tarte Shape Tape, but it's way more liquidy, so I'm going to go ahead and blend it. As you can see, they look pretty similar. This one looks a little bit whiter for some reason, but I think they were about the same color range. They seem to have covered the same amount, honestly. I don't notice a big difference in coverage. I don't know. Maybe you see it on camera more, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so you can see I took off the concealer, so you can see the complete how much it actually covers. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my NYX color corrector again. The next concealer I'm gonna talk about is the Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealer. So this one I actually used to spot conceal, but I did try it the other day on my finger, and I used it on my under eye and it covered really well. It's really thick consistency and the color is number 6, Coriander. So that is what it looks like. I don't see the darkness under right here like I do here, like this reddish line that I'm seeing on the camera. This has more of an orange tint than the Tarte one, so I like that better because then it color corrects under eyes as well. So that's how the Sephora one looks. So we're back to this dark red circle. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my NYX concealer again. The next one we're trying is the Maybelline FIT Me Concealer in the shade 20. This is about $7 on Ulta and I believe Target. So this is a yellow base concealer. It's in the color 20 Sand. It used to be my ultimate go-to concealer back in the day. It's not really a brightening concealer, it's a yellow base concealer, so it does like perfectly match my skin color, so it's probably going to look a little darker than this one. This one also has a thinner applicator than the Tarte Shape Tape and Makeup Revolution one. So that is what that looks like. It might look a little different because it has a darker pigmentation than the Tarte Shape Tape. This one I feel like you can see my under bags a little bit more, but it is a drugstore concealer, so I mean, I'm gonna excuse it, it's $7. And even if you don't like your under eye bag showing, the Sephora and the Makeup Revolution ones were really good too, so you can use that as well if you don't like the bags peeking through a little bit. It's crazy how much concealer can cover because my eyes look so red. Going in with this again, and we're gonna do our last concealer. So lastly, this is my favorite concealer. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Light 18. It's a yellowish. I'm pretty sure it matches the Tarte Shape Tape color because it doesn't have that much yellow pigment. So my favorite combination is to combine these two together because this has the yellow and this has better coverage. This is my favorite concealer. It's $6. It's an amazing price. It's liquidy. It blends and covers really nicely. So it has the same type of applicator as the Maybelline one, a thinner Don't Put one. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply it. It's just as liquidy as the Makeup Revolution one. This one does have more yellow than the Tarte Shape Tape. See, the coverage on this is so amazing. I feel like it lifted my eye, whereas this one you could still see like redness down there. I love this one. This one is my favorite. And this one also brightens, but it's not like white. So I like that too. It has that yellow pigment in it as well, so it's a nice brighten lifter. So that is all for my comparisons of concealers and which ones are my faves, and 4 of them, and I say that they're more worth it than the Tarte Shape Tape because I don't like spending $27 on one concealer, and I think you could definitely save your money and find a better, or at least a dupe for these concealers in the drugstore. So these are some concealers I would recommend. Let me know if you have any other ones that you try out that are cheaper than the Tarte Shape Tape and you like them better or just the same. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to watch our last video if you did not, and subscribe and like this video if you enjoy these kinds of makeup talks. Thank you!